Hey everyone, my group project on social media forced us to take a look at social media from a variety of different viewpoints. It certainly made me realize that there is a lot more to social media outside of its entertainment piece that I have ingrained in my head, which always gives me great reservation with using it in my classroom. Our project also made me develop a clearer picture of the unfortunate dark side to social media. Jerome's presentation on how social media can lead to depression, anxiety, and even obesity was certainly an eye-opener for me. But the article he posted on aggressive racialism was disturbing, to say the least. I was unaware of public platforms being used to post racist comments anonymously. I had never witnessed anything like that using Twitter, so this came as an unpleasant surprise. BJ focused on what's involved in being a responsible digital citizen. A lot of his research aimed at using it safely, from being careful of posting too much personal information to knowing how your digital footprint can come back to haunt you down the road. Not only can an egregious posting result in a school suspension, but it can also lead to difficulty getting employment later on as an adult. Rachel gave an informative presentation on how Twitter can be used in the classroom and how a school system can use Twitter as a communication tool to generate excitement and community involvement. I'm actually very surprised that my school still doesn't have a Twitter account, considering that our athletic department has one. Here's a perfect example of how a Twitter feed can generate excitement and pride in your school. This tweet was sent out over the weekend, informing the community about our cheerleaders winning its conference championship. Twitter is a great tool to recognize the great things that go on in all of our schools. Nate did a terrific job explaining the benefits of using YouTube in the classroom. He pointed out that it can be used as a tool to reinforce understanding of content, but I think more importantly, it can be used to demonstrate learning, a perfect way to develop critical thinking skills. Kelly investigated how to create and utilize a Facebook page to generate interest in her school library. Unfortunately, at a time when librarians are being laid off due to a reduction of library use in the technology age. My school librarian has had the same challenge because the school library has unfortunately become a ghost town in recent years since kids were issued Chromebooks. With the exception of taking out a book, there seems to be less of a need for students to use the library because they essentially have a library at their fingertips with their handheld devices. Unless libraries upgrade with new technology and provide more of an incentive for their use, I believe many librarians will unfortunately continue to have their positions cut. As far as takeaways from my research focused on developing critical thinking skills using social media. And my first takeaway from my research was realizing that our interaction with digital technologies is actually rewiring our brains, especially in young learners who have been immersed in technology since birth. This exposure to constant digital interaction is turning them into more visual or kinesthetic learners than auditory learners. Teachers need to tailor their pedagogy to accommodate their learning strengths and explore utilizing social media in the classroom, because social media apps play to their strengths with many visuals, short text, and interactive features. My final takeaway is how social media serves as a perfect platform to foster communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking skills. Sharing thoughts, working together, trying new approaches, and solving problems are all skills that are conducive to 21st century learning. Our project is a great example of how to challenge and develop these skills. The Google community is an excellent platform for posting and sharing ideas. It forces you to take a look at other people's work, giving you different perspectives, thereby broadening your knowledge base and developing your skills to analyze, synthesize, and evaluate information. One of my school's new vision of the graduate standards is being a team player. This is the type of project we teachers need to engage our students in to achieve the same goals. A big thank you to my group for all of your efforts. It was much appreciated.